Yes, please. Keep making this. Good morning. This is for Thursday, April 30th. Oh my gosh. So this morning we are starting with journal again. Again, they can write and draw whatever they're thinking about. It does not have to be about horses. My camera completely closed, so I'm going to find it. You're so funny. Alright. And today is the last day of this journal. They do not have to turn it in, though, if you printed more than 5 pages. If you printed extra pages or more than 4, they can keep it and they can turn it in next week when it should be done. So journal, and make sure they're writing the date. We've been learning how to write the date. They can write the date either way. They can do a hyphen or a dash, and they can write 2020 or they can just write 20. It's entirely up to them. For Bible, we are retelling the story of Ruth and Naomi, just using the pieces, and then answering the following questions. Why did Naomi need help? Who helped Naomi when she needed help? Why did Ruth and Naomi need help in Israel? Who helped Ruth and Naomi have food and the things they needed? Why did Boaz want to marry Ruth? And how does God want us to treat others? And then for math, we're doing 13.4 and 13.5. So they're just going to use the object graph to write the total of each category and then answer each question using the data. So looking here, they're going to count how many cats, write the number, how many bunnies, write the number, how many fish, write the number, and then answer the questions over here. Which do we have the most of? Which do we have the least of? Which one do we have 5? How many more rabbits than fish? How many fewer fish than cats? And then on the back, we have a similar graph using party supplies, doing the same thing. And then 13.5 is roll and color. If you do not have dice, you can just have them fill in 10 random slots. If you have a dice, have them roll it 10 times. Please, only 10. So there should only be 10 boxes filled. If there's more than 10 boxes filled, it's going to be a 0. If there's less than 10 boxes filled, it is a 0. Please, 10 boxes total. So roll the dice, graph what number they rolled. Roll the dice again, graph what number they rolled 10 times. And then on the back of this one, it's just addition and subtraction facts. Make sure you're looking out for the plus sign or the minus sign. And then this one's a spin and graph. So if they have a paper clip, just stick the pencil, spin, whichever one it lands on. Again, do that 10 times. So spin it 10 times, and then graph down here if you landed on sunglasses, if they landed on the floaty, 10 of those, and then how many of each do they have? Answer the questions. The back of this one, you have to go outside and find a rock. So this one might be one you're going to have to do after school. So find a couple rocks, how many were smooth, how many were rough, and fill in the information. Another spinning graph, and then on the back of this one is addition and subtraction facts again. If they still have time, they can go back and do the B graph that we forgot to do on Tuesday. If not, please do not worry about it. For literacy, we are reading both books again. We're reading our nonfiction text, Ponies, and then our fiction text, Fritz and the Beautiful Horses, and then answering the questions, what do horses eat? And then later in the afternoon, we're going to fill that into our book. This morning, we're doing Connect It. In our fiction text, the pony was able to be a worker and help. Does our nonfiction text support this? So yesterday, we drew this and answered this question. Today, we're going to write it to answer this question. And then we have our horse craft. If you didn't do it yesterday, do the horse craft today. And then we have our skill check. So our skill check. Please do the following. Please do not help your child. It does not help me. It does not help them if you give them the answers to this skill check. So please just let them do it on their own. I am going to read the directions right now. So please pause the video, have your child come and listen. So next to the tiger, please write the word tug. T-U-G. Tug. Next to the zebra, please write the word five. Five. Next to the monkey, please circle the following word. R-O-B-A. R-O-B-A. Please circle that word. And next to the lion, please circle the picture that shows the main idea of our stories this week. In social studies, we're finishing up our economics unit. Yesterday, we were supposed to do this one, so if you did it, then awesome. If you didn't do it today. Illustrate a producer and a good, and then on the back, explain what a consumer is. We forgot to do that one yesterday, so if you didn't do it today. And then the last page, illustrate and write about supply and demand. You can use the book again, which I will link. And then this is the quiz. Again, please do not help your child with the quiz. Please let them take the assessment on their own to see if they understand what they learned. It does not help me or them if you give them the answers, because when they go into first grade and they do economics, clearly they didn't understand what I taught them in kindergarten, or Ms. Heather didn't teach them correctly. So this is something that we need to know, and you giving them the answers does not help anybody. Okay. Next to the circle, which picture shows something that people want? Show something that people want. Please color or circle the picture that shows something that people want. Next to the square, which picture shows something that people need? What is something that they need? Next to the diamond or the rhombus, how do we get the things that we need and want? How do we get things we need and want? Do we use money? Do we stomp our feet? Do we cry and whine to get what we want? Triangles. Next to the triangle, which picture shows a service? Which one is a service? And then next to the heart, which picture shows a good? A good. Not a service, a good. All right. And then the last thing is reading horses. We're going to continue this book next week because we did not get a lot of time on it this week, and that is Ms. Heather's fault. But here are the words again: horses, mane, tail, runners, and foal. And then I will leave the book up just for a minute on each page. And that is the end of Thursday. Please finish your packets and turn them in tomorrow. I will have new packets emailed out or printed off, and those will be ready at the school. I will send out a text when they are done. Please do not text me or email me before that time. Thank you guys and have a wonderful weekend. God bless.